What if the company that delivers your packages in one day is also changing how workers live, how governments collect taxes, and how small businesses survive? This is not just a story about online shopping. This is a story about power. Today, we explore the dark side of Amazon's empire, tax loopholes, warehouse economics, and market dominance, comparing the United States, the United Kingdom, and Europe. Amazon is one of the richest companies in the world, but in many years, it paid very little corporate tax. In 2018, Amazon made over $11 billion in profit in the US, but it paid zero federal income tax that year. Tax credits for research and development, stock-based compensation deductions, loss carryforwards from earlier years. These are legal, but many people ask, should a trillion-dollar company pay zero tax? In the UK, Amazon reported billions in sales. But for years, much of its profit was reported in Luxembourg instead of the UK. This reduced its UK tax bill. After public pressure, Amazon changed its structure. But critics say the system still allows big companies to move profits to low-tax countries. In 2021, the European Union ruled that Luxembourg had given Amazon illegal tax benefits. The EU ordered Amazon to repay around €250 million in back taxes. This shows a big difference. The US often uses tax credits and incentives. The UK and Europe focus more on stopping profit shifting across borders. The debate is global. Is Amazon smart with money? Or is the system unfair? Amazon promises fast delivery, but speed has a cost. Inside Amazon warehouses, workers must scan hundreds of items per hour, walk many miles per shift, meet strict performance targets. In some US warehouses, injury rates have been reported higher than industry averages. Workers have complained about high pressure, limited breaks, fear of being fired for low performance. In 2022, workers at a warehouse in New York voted to form the first Amazon union in the US. That was a historic moment. In the UK, Amazon warehouse workers went on strike in 2023 over pay. They said wages did not match rising living costs. Amazon responded by raising wages in some locations. In countries like Germany and France, labor unions are stronger. Strikes have happened more often. European labor laws generally provide more worker protections compared to the US. So we see a pattern. US, more flexible labor market, weaker unions. UK, growing worker protests. Europe, stronger worker protections and unions. Fast delivery is cheap for customers. But is it cheap for workers? Amazon is not just an online store. It controls online retail, logistics networks, cloud computing through Amazon Web Services, advertising, streaming. This is vertical integration. It owns the marketplace and competes inside it. In the US, the Federal Trade Commission has accused Amazon of using its power to favor its own products, pressure sellers, control prices. The US debate focuses on antitrust law. Should Amazon be broken up? The UK's Competition and Markets Authority has investigated Amazon's treatment of third-party sellers. The concern: does Amazon use seller data to compete unfairly? The European Commission has fined Amazon for using non-public seller data to benefit its own retail business. Europe has taken a tougher regulatory approach compared to the US. So globally, US slow but growing antitrust pressure. UK active investigations. EU large fines and stricter rules. Amazon says it supports small businesses. Millions of sellers depend on it. But when one platform controls the market, is competition still free? Amazon's story is not just about shopping. It's about the future of capitalism. Will governments tighten the rules? Will workers gain more powers? Will consumers choose convenience over fairness? The empire is still growing. If you want more global financial documentaries comparing the US, UK, Europe, even in the world, Subscribe now, because the companies shaping your future deserve to be understood and questioned. See you in the next episode.